And I think I broke my toe today. I thought, oh, I'm in my knitting era. I just want to be real here. I am covered in food. I'm just gonna, kick back and relax here for a minute. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here. I'm so excited that you are here. Today is episode 5, I believe, of my knitting podcast here on my YouTube channel. I have my daughter down for her nap of the day, her second nap, and I'm gonna turn the volume down. She's okay. It's been a day. We'll get into it, but for now, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that you are here, that you are spending your time watching some random person on the internet talk about yarn. It just means a lot, and it is just so special, and just everyone who likes and comments and just supports this corner of the internet, like, it's so special to me. So let's just kind of dive right in. I feel like today's gonna be more of a shorter podcast. I hope that is okay. I am drinking a chai tea latte. It is so yummy. I love chai. I love tea. This is actually a chai concentrate. It's that Tazo brand, I'm pretty sure, that you can get the container at Target or whatever and mix it with milk. So that's what I did actually. It was really, really good. Sometimes I just do tea bags, like chai tea bags, and mix it with milk. But I did the tea concentrate, and it's really, really good. So you may or may not be able to tell from my voice, I am recovering from a cold. If you watched my last vlog that just went up yesterday for me, but a few days ago, I kind of mentioned it in that video. But yeah, I had a really bad cold. I'm gonna put this down here. It got me good. I don't know what happened, but it knocked me out for days. So I am still recovering, so I kind of still sound a little bit nasally, so hopefully that is okay. I am wearing this sweater, and I am dying. It's so hot. I didn't turn the ceiling fan on just because I didn't want any extra noise, but it's still like 90 degrees here in Phoenix, so the sweater is definitely too hot. I was going to wear the sweater that I made recently, and I was like, oh, that's going to be too hot. I'm not going to wear it, so I picked this out in the closet, and it's really, really hot. So I'm doing this for you so I look presentable. But speaking of, let's just go ahead and get in there. So it is Tuesday, and I was kind of thinking this as I was getting ready. I was putting lipstick on. I picked out a cute shirt, and I thought, I mean, of course we want to look our best, daily, but on YouTube or anytime we present ourselves out publicly, we have a tendency, speaking to myself, to kind of make ourselves appear a certain way. And so I don't want there to be any sort of, maybe comparison. I don't want you to look at my videos and think, oh wow, she's a mom, she has a baby, but she, is knitting all this much. She's, putting all these YouTube videos up. She looks, put together, or whatever you think. I just want you to know that is not true. Okay, I don't want there to be any comparison. I know that it's something that I do all the time. I see someone, I think, how do they have all that time to knit? How do they have all that time to make such a good YouTube video? Or, how do they look so put together or whatever? So here's the reality. I am wearing pink sweatpants. I literally just put on a thing of lipstick. I quickly put on a little bit of blush. I put some makeup on it this morning. I am dying in the sweater. I am covered in food. Ava's a very messy eater, and I think I broke my toe today. So, Ava dropped her water bottle on my foot. It just was the right height where I was holding her, the right angle of her. It's a plastic water bottle, but it got my toe good. So I've taken a lot of Tylenol. I've elevated it. It's looking a lot better, so I don't think it's actually broken, but it hurt really bad. So yeah, the bedroom that I'm filming in is an absolute mess. The bathrooms need to be cleaned. I have laundry covering the whole living room floor. So I don't ever want you to think that I just, sit back, relax, have my life put together, because that is just not the case. So that is just the reality. I just want to be real here. I want you to be real. I don't ever want to pretend or put on a front of, this perfect life. And, it's just, I think my life is perfect, but I don't want you to think that it's perfect in the way that, I don't know if that makes any sense. I just want to be real. I want you to know that, like, hey, life is messy. I don't have a lot of knitting projects to show you and talk about today because life has been busy. I was sick. I was taking care of my daughter. I think she's now getting the cold that I had. So it is just the life, the reality that we're in, and I just want to be real and transparent and just vulnerable and just let you know that this is a safe space for us all to just kind of be ourselves. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into knitting, which is what you are here for. So yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about as far as knitting. I have 3 current projects that I'm working on. So let's go ahead and just talk about those 3. So the first one is a pair of socks. It is in this bag that I actually got on Amazon a while ago, but it is, I guess, a makeup bag. I don't know, but it's just a cloth zippered bag, and it's perfect for socks. So I am working on my second sock here. I've shown the first one before. I don't remember what episode it was in, but I had done the first one on magic loop, and there was a big ladder in it. I don't know what happened with that one. Well, I know how it happened, but I've done it before on magic loop, and I don't really get ladders like that, so I just must have not been paying attention. So for the second sock, I decided to do 9-inch circulars, and I've just started this morning. I just started working on the foot. So I have the foot and toe to go, and then the whole pair will be complete, and I am so excited. I am trying to really conquer my half-done socks. I have 3 socks that need pairs finished, need their mate done. So I am working on that. So yeah, I am almost done with that. I'm going to try to keep this as unedited as possible, which I do mention, but I am periodically checking on my daughter just to make sure that she is okay, that she's going down for a nap. I just don't want her, sitting in her bed while I'm doing this, so she's, not going to take a nap. So anyways, yeah, so I have the foot and toe to do, and so that won't take me very long. I will hopefully work on it this evening, fingers crossed, but I do need to prioritize at least cleaning the bathrooms. It's time. So once I get that done, then I'll feel better about sitting and knitting. But yeah, I just need to finish up this sock. So that is what I'm working on. It won't take me very long, and then I'll have the whole pair done, which I am so excited about. Then I have another pair that I have done, or started. I have 1 sock done. So I showed this yarn, was that my last podcast? I think it was, from Nitty Gritty. I kind of told, it was my last podcast, where I did purchase this at a local arts and crafts festival. So it is a DK weight, 100% wool yarn. So I did go ahead and do the first sock, and it's actually the first DK weight sock that I have ever done, and it worked up so quickly, as you can imagine, because you only do, I followed the Crazy Sock Lady pattern for DKs, the DK weight sock. So it's a 10-row cuff, I believe a 40-row leg. It's a free pattern, and then I just did the same foot length as I do with my other socks. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did maybe 10 or so rows less, maybe even 15, before I did the toe, just because it is a thicker yarn. But I loved it because it worked up so quickly, and I can't decide if I like the thicker feel of this or if I like the fingering weight sock feel. I don't know. I kind of really like this one. This one to me is like a soft, squishy sock that you would wear around the house. Actually, they both are. I don't know which one I like better. But anyways, I did the first one. I love it. It worked up really, really well. I do know that it is 100% wool, so I don't know how well this will wear, but I had a lot of fun making it. It did not take me that long to make it. So that was really fun. I did this on 9-inch circulars. I ordered ChowGoo 9-inch circulars 3.25, and that's what I knit them up with. So I just need to do the second one. And yeah, it won't take me long to do at all. So I do enjoy that aspect where I can finish a sock a lot quicker than fingering weight sock. So I just need to do the second one of that one. And then the other sock, this is the last sock. I have not started it, and I have showed it to you before. But this sock, I have the one tie-dye sock in here, and then the other one that I have shown you. I just need to do the second one of this, and then all my unfinished socks will be complete. But for this one, okay, so I did this one on 9-inch circulars, but I was watching the Crazy Sock Lady's tutorials, and she was doing a tutorial on the Hiya flyers, and it's similar to DPNs and also kind of 9-inch circulars. Or I guess, no, it'd be more like Magic Loop. It'd be Magic Loop and DPNs. A fusion of that. It's what it kind of was looking like. And so I ordered them. I ordered a pair of Hiya flyers. I did 2.25 millimeter. So I think I'm going to use that pattern to make the second one of this. Let me know your thoughts on that. So I've tried knitting socks on DPNs. I think I had the too long, I think they were too long, the DPNs, and I got it, I was catching on, it just, I was just not enjoying it so much. And for me, I like to enjoy the process of knitting, and I know I've talked about this before, but I love the process of knitting, and so I wasn't loving the DPNs. I'm just gonna, kick back and relax here for a minute. Yeah, I wasn't loving the DPNs, and so someone did comment and say maybe do a shorter DPN. So all that to say, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy doing the Hiya flyers, but I really want to try. I like trying new techniques and new processes, so I am excited to see if that works out. Let me know if you've tried knitting socks with the Hiya flyers. You do 3 of them, so you just kind of alternate, kind of how you would with DPNs. But yeah, I'm really excited. They come in a couple of days. They come in 2 days. I ordered them from Amazon. They were $20, which is a lot, I feel like. So I hope that I like them. I hope that it is a fun process. Even if it takes longer than knitting like with 9-inch circulars or something, for me, I find that is the fastest way to knit socks for me personally. So even if they take a little bit longer, but it's a fun process, like I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm excited to try something new. So I'm going to make the second sock on those. So that'll be fun. But I'm excited to have all these socks done, and then I can kind of start fresh. I think that will be really, really fun. Okay, then the final object that I am working on, the final whip, if you will, the final work in progress that has been taking up my attention, is a sweater. So let's talk about this. If you've watched my last vlog, you know that I did mention this and talk about this. Actually, my last podcast, I think I talked about the yarn. I did talk about the yarn that I purchased. So this is the Comfort Sweater by Darling J'adore, and I've already started on the body. I just have to do the body and the sleeves, and that's it. Well, obviously that's what goes into a sweater. But this sweater, it's so fun. I love this pattern. This pattern is so much fun. It works up so quickly, and it's so easy and beginner friendly and just mindless knitting where you can just sit and just enjoy it. And I love it. I love having a pattern that is easy, that I can just sit and enjoy. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This season of my life, I sometimes don't have the mental brain capacity to sit and learn something. I love learning new things. I'm always learning new things, but as far as like a pattern, where it's really difficult or it's a different step up with my expertise, I guess, because I consider myself still a beginner knitter. I always jumble those together. So yeah, I'm still always learning new techniques, but sometimes certain patterns are just so much that I just think I do not have the mental capacity to learn this right now. So this sweater is just perfect. So this is the second one. So the first one you would have seen, it's this sweater that I knit with the Dollar Tree yarn. So this one is 100% acrylic yarn, and it's in the Big Twist tweed. So this is it. I did show it in the last podcast. It's this beautiful green with a hint of gray, and it's in the color DK green, and it's tweed. And so I am working this with 5mm knitting needles. I am doing 5mm for everything, and so it's so much fun. I'm just loving this. It goes so quickly. I started this less than a week ago, and I've already done all this, and I have not worked on it in like 3 days. So it goes really, really fast. I love the fabric. I love the look of it. It's just going to be a perfect, cozy, wintry sweater, even to wear around Christmas time. I think it's going to be so fun. It does get cold enough here in Phoenix. Funnily enough, it does get cold in the winter months. I know I said it's 90 degrees today, but starting I think tomorrow it's going to be a high in the 70s, which is chilly. And then around winter, probably gets in the 50s, I would say. And if you go up north to Flagstaff or Sedona, like it's cold, cold, cold there. So I think this will be a perfect sweater to wear for this season. So those are the projects that I am working on, and I'm really excited about them. I'm having a lot of fun. I have some socks I need to finish. I have a sweater. So hopefully the next time you see me, I will have done a lot of progress on this. And then once these are done, I don't know what to make next, which is such a fun spot to be in. I'm really, really enjoying that. So yeah, I don't know what to make next. I have some ideas. I have this yarn. I was organizing my yarn, putting it in a different section the other day, actually yesterday, and I came across this yarn that I had purchased a while ago, and it's this really, really soft alpaca, I believe it's a DK weight yarn, and I have 2 skeins of it, and I've never known what to do with it. It's so soft, and I was thinking today I should make a hat. I've never knit a hat before, so I don't even know what pattern to do, but I think that would be really, really fun. I would love to make a hat, and I think this yarn would be the perfect yarn for that. So if you have any hat patterns that you love or would recommend, please let me know, because I don't know. I know the Oslo hat is really popular. The Musselburgh hat is really popular. So if you have a hat that you love knitting, or you think that I would enjoy, or it's easy or fun or whatever, like, let me know. I think that would be a fun project to make next. So that's the only other project that I am thinking in the future that I'm going to make. So yeah, like I said, that's a kind of fun spot to be in, as far as like, you know, not knowing what to make, or having like, you can start over, or like, okay, what am I going to make? Like, instead of having a whole bunch of projects to finish, it's kind of like, oh, this is refreshing. I can kind of start over and just start something fun and fresh and new. I don't know if I explained that well, but I know you get it. So that is that. Then I have been thinking about doing a temperature blanket. I've never done one before, and I don't know if it's even something that I should do, because in Phoenix it's just hot. Like, I was looking up how to do it. TL Yarn Crafts has a kind of whole, she has a whole blog post about it, but she had a whole key code, I guess you could say, or a key where it's like, you know, if it's 20 to 30 degrees, it's this, and then it's 30 to 40, and then she had like 9 different colors, and I was like, in Phoenix, it's like, basically like if you do the high, like the whole blanket would be the same color basically, and then in the summer months it would be just hot. So yeah, over 110 for like months. So I don't know if that's even feasible to do, but I think it could be fun. So have you ever done a temperature blanket? Please let me know. I think that it would be fun. I think I'd probably do crochet, and then maybe do like, just have a few less colors, maybe like 5 or 6 or something. Yeah, I don't know, but I was thinking of that the other day. I actually had started a blanket. I was starting a Tunisian crochet blanket. I didn't bring it on here to show you because I literally did like 3 rows. And so when I started that, I was thinking, it'd be fun to crochet a temperature blanket. And I know that they're really popular to do, and you know, depending on what you do, maybe only do a couple rows a day or 1 row, you know, I don't even know, but yeah, I think that that would be fun. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to talk about today, I have had an Etsy shop off and on for a while, and I haven't had anything on it. And so I actually designed a couple of fun things. I'll post pictures somewhere up here, and I'll have it listed down below. My Etsy is West of Paradise Co. I had like a clothing boutique on there. And so yeah, I had sold out everything, and I just never, you know, I never did anything with it again. So that's why that's that name. I might change it, but we'll see. But anyways, I designed just a couple of things, and I thought it was really, really fun. There's so many fun things where it's like I'm in my mom era, or I'm in my, you know, whatever era, and I thought, I'm in my knitting era. That's the era that I am in. Obviously, I'm in my mom era too, but I thought, oh, I'm in my knitting era, and I thought, I'm going to make that into a design. And so I have a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and a coffee mug. So I will have it listed down below. If that's something that you're interested in, you can check it out, whether for you or maybe it'd be a fun gift to give over Christmas as well. So I'll go ahead and post that down below, and then eventually, once I get more time, I'll design some more. I'll design some more stuff. I think it's really fun. So yeah, I will have that listed down below, but I just thought it was really funny, you know, even just for me. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely in my knitting era. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So I will have that listed down below, and we'll see if I'm able to get more items up on that shop. But I wanted to go ahead and share that with you. Well, my friends, I think that is the end of this podcast. I told you it was going to be a short one. For that, I'm sorry. But I had a lot of fun sitting down, chatting with you, talking about all of the projects that I'm working on, the projects that I want to work on, drinking some lovely tea, and just feeling like I have someone to just sit and chat about knitting and yarn and projects and crafts. Like it's really fun. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this as well. If you did, go ahead and like this video, maybe subscribe, and then comment down below if you have any knitting hat patterns that you'd recommend. If you've done a temperature blanket, or if you want to do one, let me know. I think that that would be really fun. I think it's something that I'm kind of thinking about. I know I need to plan it. You have to plan it, or at least the yarn, and, you know, kind of get the key code down and all that kind of stuff. So I think that that would be really fun as well. But that's going to be it for this podcast. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.